No, I don't agree with terms anymore. And what? Apparently, this is like a bold approach or whatever, but I personally really don't care. Here is how I feel. I have evolved in my love assumption journey. As you will probably see, I don't know if I'm gonna put up the video now or after. I really don't know what's gonna come first, but I do have a video about how I have evolved in my law of assumption journey. And I did a video from A to Z really about how I started, how I got to this point, and where I am now. And I am at the point where I don't agree with terms, and that includes persist, 4D, 3D, transition period, purge, all that kind of BS. And no, I don't agree with it. Sorry, I don't. And I don't know why that upsets some people, because it's not like I'm asking you to disagree with it too. Like, mind your business. I just don't agree with it anymore. I guess I'll go one by one and tell you guys why I don't agree with it, but I will summarize it in the beginning first and just say that manifestation is not a process. I have a video about that if you want to look at it. And I do still do methods, and guess what? Things can coexist at the same time, where I can enjoy methods, but I can also have a firm understanding on manifestation and not like terms. So pack it up. From my approach, I don't believe manifestation is a process. I no longer believe in things like a transition period, a purge, signs, birds before land / BBL, whatever, anything that insinuates that it is a process. I don't believe in it. I left that in my other videos before manifestation is not a process came, and I'm allowed to evolve, and that's where I am. I think that transition period / a purge, if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. It doesn't apply to you. I promise you, I don't want you to worry about it, because I don't want you to adopt it into your beliefs or into your assumptions or think that you have to go through one. But I'll explain anyway that a transition period is basically when you go through, let's say you're manifesting something and you are, it's a process. I don't even like talking about it, but it's like a transition period is just let's say you're affirming for, I don't know, a person or whatever. Let's say you're affirming for a relationship. You want this person to like you or be with you or whatever. Your affirmations are, she texts me every day, we talk all the time, we're seeing each other, whatever. And you tell yourself that, you affirm it over and 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 over, and then something blows up in your face. And you find out the girl is seeing someone else, or she posts someone else on her story, or she tells you straight to your face that she's not interested in you. And some folks will call that a transition period, which is, I guess they would say that it's a transition period / purge, which is all of your old negative beliefs purging and making room for the new story to come in. It's the old story coming up, your brain is about to throw up and vomit it out and push it out into the reality. And that is what they call a transition period or / a purge. Your old thoughts purging, your old beliefs purging. And while that could happen for you if you do absolutely identify with a transition period or a purge, personally, I believe there is an easier way, and I am not going to accept that. I'm not accepting a transition period or a purge, because why would I ever want to experience something ugly in my reality, especially if I knew that I had ugly past beliefs? I don't want to experience that. I only want to experience things that make me happy. So I'm not going to subscribe to the idea of a transition period or a purge, because I don't want my old assumptions to come up. That's the entire fucking point. I'm literally purging out my manifestation. I'm literally manifesting something new for myself by selecting the reality where it already exists, by simply just deciding, oh, it's like this now, assuming, oh yeah, it's like this now, and boom, it's like that now. I don't want to, oh, I'm gonna decide it's like this, oh, but this might come up along the way, and if this comes up along the way, why am I going through that? Why am I gonna put myself through something like that when I can just shift to the reality? I can just assume it as true. I can just tell myself it's done, and it's done. And that is all. Just go straight to the end. Who cares about the middle? Who cares about the transition period and the purge? Who's going to welcome that? Not me. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that for myself. And I know you don't want that for yourself either, because it's not going to make you feel good. I know it's going to make you feel shitty. I get it. And it'll make me feel shitty too. I totally get it. And I've been there. I have been there, but I'm done being there. I've left the station. I don't want to be there anymore. I don't want a transition period or a purge, and I'm not going to subscribe to it if I don't want it. Why would I want that? It's not going to make me happy. I only want to experience things that makes me happy, and I feel as if I'm entitled to do that because it is my reality, and you are entitled to do that because it is your reality. Why would you want to put yourself through all of this hoopla when you can just get to the end and experience it immediately? Like, really, just tell me that. Riddle me that. Help me understand, please. And I feel the same exact way with birds before land, BBL and signs and all of that BS. I don't resonate with it anymore. And if it helps you, I think that is amazing. Same with movement as well. Movement, put that in there too. Movement, put that in the box, in the jar box of terms I no longer resonate with at all. I don't like her, I'm sorry. But movement and signs and BBL, girl, please. See, listen, if you are a beginner, it can very much help you to see movement and signs, and that is totally valid. I totally get that. That is you, that is amazing. But I am not there, and I don't think I ever was there. I think I was maybe there for my law of attraction days. And again, this is my channel and my perspective and my video, so I'm just telling you what I don't resonate with, and I'm not telling you that you have to do the same thing. And I think that's where some of you really go wrong, because you're like sheep and you don't know how to have your own brain. And this is just me being very brutally honest. You need to get out of that, because you're not going to go very far in life with that mentality. You need to have your own brain, and you need to stop dropping everything because, I don't know, celebrity A says they do this, or celebrity B says they do this, or influencer C says they do this. If you find something is working for you and you like something, then keep it. Don't just drop it because Michael Jackson says he doesn't want to do this, or Taylor Swift says she does this, so you just drop it and you do what Taylor Swift does. What about what you do? Are you not on your own journey? Are you not on your own path? Are you on Michael Jackson's path? Are you on Taylor Swift's path? No, you're not. You're on your own. So why are you like, what? Help me understand, please. Stop being a sheep. Stop, really. Movement, signs, birth before land, to me implies a process. And I don't like to view manifestation as a process. I think movement is really, it's like, why would I look for movement when I can just have my entire manifestation? If I'm manifesting, let's say having this, unless I want movement, unless it's a manifestation that I genuinely don't want all at once right now, and I want movement and I want piece by piece, then that's fine. But if I want the full manifestation of something, why would I want movement? I don't want movement. I don't care for movement. I don't care for her. If I want this, then I'm not going to be happy with seeing a sign of it, because okay, so what? Give me my full manifestation. I don't care about a sign. I don't care about movement unless I want it. If I am manifesting this and I see my neighbor get the same thing, which is birth before land or whatever, that's really good. That's amazing. Good for them. But I have it too. And I'm going to keep telling myself that I have it too. Now, you can totally use signs, movement, birth before lands to your advantage. And you can absolutely just be like, that means I have it. Oh, that sign, that means I have it. Oh, movement, that means I have it right now. Oh, birth before land, that means I have it right now. There are no rules. You can do what you want. But for me, I don't claim that at all. I don't claim it. I don't claim movement. I don't claim signs. I don't claim birth before land. I don't claim transition period. I don't claim a purge. I don't like her. I don't like them. Get out of my face. Absolutely not. Give me my entire manifestation. Okay? Unless I ask for otherwise. Unless I am more comfortable with manifesting in steps, give me my entire manifestation. Thank you. Other terms I don't resonate with though. These are the big guns. These upset y'all real bad, but I don't care because I don't like them. Persist. I don't resonate with persist anymore. Oh my God. She doesn't resonate with persist anymore. She's lying about everything. Shut up. No, I just don't resonate with persist anymore. It's so simple. It's not that deep. When was it ever that deep? Get a job. I don't resonate with persist anymore. And I don't resonate with the terms 3D or 4D anymore. Oh my goodness, the world's ending. How dare she? I don't mind you guys using them. Obviously, I don't care what you do. If it helps you, then go ahead. But I don't like to use it on my channel. I'm not going to use it on my channel no longer anymore because I have evolved and I don't care for those words, and I'm not going to use it on my Twitter anymore either. I don't care. I don't care for terms. 3D and 4D were not terms that I used way before I even knew about any of this and was creating my own reality anyway. Before any of us knew about law of assumption, we were still operating under law of assumption. It's always been operating. We've always been operating under it. We were always creating. As long as you are thinking, you are creating indeed. If you think something is going to be true, it's going to be true. You were always doing this your entire life. You were always assuming something. You're always making assumptions. It doesn't just start now because you found law of assumption. No, you found how to consciously manifest. That's what you found. You found how to consciously manifest via law of assumption. I mean, you didn't just find law of assumption. It didn't just start working for you. It's not a light switch that you turn on and it starts working all of a sudden because you found it. No, it's always been here for you. You have always been operating under law of assumption. It is a lifestyle. It is always occurring, which is why we say you are always manifesting, which is why we say you don't have to try to manifest. You're always doing it anyway. You are a very master manifester. I hate that word, but you are a master manifester. You are absolutely amazing at manifesting anyway. You're just manifesting what you don't want. You're learning how to consciously manifest. That is what you are doing. And before all of this, before you even found law of assumption, you were manifesting anyway. Were you aware of terms like 3D, 4D? No. You weren't. You were not. You're not aware of terms like 3D, 4D. If you're new here, they say 3D is your outer world, your physical world, and your 4D is your mind, your imagination, your thoughts, your mindset. I don't like separating those anymore. It's just when I say I have it. Like for me, that caused too much separation where it's like, okay, well, I have it in my 4D, but I don't have it in my 3D. No, honey, I have it now. When I say I have it, that means I have it. I have it in the 4D, 3D, 5D, 6D, 7D. I don't care how many Ds, I don't care. I have what I want. I have what I want like right now. I really do not care. It's simple. You tell yourself you have it, and then you have it. That's all it is. I don't like to separate, oh, I have it here, but I don't have it here. That doesn't make me feel good. I have it everywhere. I just have it, period. It's just mine, period. So what now? Like, I don't like using those terms because that is the main thing that I see people do is separate them. When they're like, oh, I have it here, but I don't have it here. How about just saying you have it? Because by doing that, you're still saying you don't have it. You're still saying, oh, I have it here, but I don't have it here. No, you just have it. How about just bridge the gap? You just have it. It's so like, what? You just have it. Really my only beef with those words, and I don't have beef as in, oh my God, you shouldn't use those words, because I'm not going to dictate what you do. I don't care what you do. Again, if it helps you, then use them. I don't care. But for me, I'm not going to do that because like I said, I didn't worry about those words before I found law of assumption. I didn't even worry about those words when I first did my first manifestations, the lime green cars and the online school and all in my data job. I did not really worry about those words at all. I didn't worry about those words. And it still helped me, and I'm here now, and I'm living proof, and you can't argue with me that I'm not living proof because I have all these success stories that I so openly share with you guys. And I mean, hey, is what it is. I just don't like those words anymore. I just really like to simplify manifestation, and while yeah, you may find that simple, good for you, but to me, it just seems like it's adding unnecessary layers. Now that I'm at the point where I'm at now, it's adding unnecessary layers, and I want to help you guys get to a point where you can just understand manifestation without adding those unnecessary layers on top of each other. Like, I want to only use simple terms, simple and natural terms, because we were always manifesting our entire lives. Like I've already said, it's always been natural to us. So why not just continue to treat it that way? I like to view it as just tell yourself that you have it and you have it. And don't let anyone else tell you you don't, or don't let anything else tell you you don't. Yeah, it could be seen as the same thing, but it seems one is like process, method, all that kind of stuff. This more natural, way more natural, easier to understand in my point of view. And that's why I don't resonate with those terms anymore. I don't want to add on vocabulary where like you don't need it. Talk to yourself like you have it. Tell yourself you have it. Tell yourself you have it, and don't let anyone else tell you you don't. Don't let anything else tell you you don't. Be stubborn about it. If this has the nerve to tell you that you don't have it, are you going to listen to that and accept it as true? No. You're not, because you're telling yourself what you want is true. And if you really told yourself what you want is true, you're going to remain stubborn. You're not going to let anything outside of you, any person, anything tell you, oh yeah, this is like this way. You're going to be like, no, it's not. Actually, I said it's like this, so it's like this. It's so simple. Really, it's simple. I want to keep it simple. And that brings me to persist. And I think y'all hate this, but I really don't care. I hate it too. Trust me. I don't resonate with persist anymore. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't resonate with the wording. Does that mean you stop persisting? No, it doesn't, because I have a whole video explaining on how to persist. And just because I say I don't resonate with the word, the vocabulary term persist anymore, does not mean you stop persisting, if that makes sense. I just don't like the word because it makes it seem like a process. Persist to some of you really means, oh, I gotta keep going till I reach this finish line. I'm not there yet, but I will reach it. And to me, I just had an eye opener that I don't think that way, because I don't see this as a process. I don't like the advice, oh, just keep persisting. You're almost there. Keep persisting. Girl, why not just be there? Just decide you're there. Just tell yourself you are there. Tell yourself you are there. Be the person who is there. Identify as the person who is there already. That is all. It's not something that you stop doing. So I'm not going to demonize persisting. And don't you dare say I'm demonizing persisting, because you lack reading comprehension if you say that. Persisting is very easy. And it is as easy as just continuing to tell yourself the new story. Continuing to tell yourself that you are the person you want to be, continuing to tell yourself that you already do have what you want to have, telling yourself that what you want is true and sticking to that story. That is what people view as persisting, but others view it as, oh, I gotta keep going, oh, I'm almost there, oh, I can't give up. And to me, that sounds like you are running a marathon. And I said it in my video, and manifestation is not a process, but I don't believe in that anymore. I don't believe in treating manifestation like a process. And I don't resonate with the term persist, because that is what a lot of you view it as. And I think that, yeah, you should reframe it to make it easier on yourself, to just understand that it's just continuing to stick to the new story. It's just sticking to sticking to your new identity. It's just sticking to who you are. Yeah, it is the same thing, but I just don't like the word. I don't like the term. I like to break it down into simpler terms, if this makes sense. Okay, I'm going to decide this is true for me, and I'm not going to let anything else or anyone else tell me it's not, because only I decide it's true. So once I decide it's true, it is true. So I'm here. I'm already here. I'm at the end. I reached the end goal. I'm at the end right now. I have it right now. I have it. And no one can tell me I don't have it. I have it. It is mine. That is my mentality. I don't like the mentality of keep going, you're almost there, persist, keep persisting. If it helps you, that is amazing. For me, I don't like it. It insinuates a process to me. The word, how people word it, how people treat it, they treat it like a process. And I've moved away from that because I just don't want to treat it like a process. So I hope you guys understand why I don't resonate with terms anymore, because we were not using these terms. Oh, keep persisting. When before we had even found law of assumption, we weren't using all this vocabulary. We just told ourselves that this is true, and we held on to that. We held on to that truth. We held on to that assumption, and we didn't let anything else, especially if it's bad. You didn't let anything else outside. You didn't let a glimpse of goodness tell you otherwise. You stuck to the negative. You identify with the negative. You can do the same thing with the positive. Literally, you can do the same exact thing. All you have to do in manifestation, this is the simplest way that I only wish from this point out to explain this to you guys, is tell yourself you have what you want and stick to it. That is it. Be stubborn. Stick to it. Tell yourself, oh, I have this. And that is that. You're at the end already. You already reached the end. You don't have to keep going, no, you're at the end. If you catch yourself slipping, just bring yourself back and tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm at the end. I already have it. It already happened. I mean, what am I tripping for? I already have it. It's just, it's natural. Talk to yourself like you already have it. Talk to yourself naturally like you already have it. Don't force yourself to take on all these methods and stuff like that, and all these vocabulary terms and all that. It just seems like more of a breath of fresh air when you just tell yourself you have it, say it's done, and it's done. Like, do you see how final that feels? It feels final. It's final. I have it. It's done. This is my life now. This is how it is for me now. This is a fact now. I have it now. There's nothing to worry about because I have it. Oh, she says that? I don't care because it's true. I have it. You can't tell me I don't have it because I have it. That's all. Talk to yourself like you already have it. That's all. Thank you for watching, and bye.